portfolio, 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 website, 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 portfolio, 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 portfolio. Hey, hi everyone, this is Shovonakar. I'm a freelance commercial photographer based out of Mumbai, India, and you are watching my channel which has everything to do with freelancing. I'm a freelancer for past 6 years. Well, it was an unfortunate occasion and a journey which I had to go through to become wherever I am right now, and I think I've almost got the recipe to be good at being freelancing. But today I'm going to talk about certain things which kind of breaks my heart when every time somebody sends me their website for a review. There's certain things which I would like to point out while making a website, which you should be careful about while making your own portfolio, your own online presence, be it social media or website. Well, it's a very, very vast subject to talk about. So today I'm going to talk about website, the 5 must things you should take care about. Well, there are a lot more things than that, but let's start with 5. So keep it like part 1. Let's say it's part 1. Let me say part 1, right? Yeah. Very first thing is domain. Please don't make the domain like the bumblebee, the biz, the burger.com. Just because you're not getting the bumblebee.com, it doesn't mean you're gonna add bee and burger and sausage and a lot of things in front of it. It's just going to make it complicated for your client, for anybody to refer you. Your online presence, your online address has to be very simple. It cannot be like plot number 40, 3rd degree, 3rd door, 180 degree, 25th road, but take a left and take a right and then jump over the wall, and then there will be a building. I hope you're understanding what I'm trying to say. Keep it as simple as possible. Start with your name. If you are not able to find your name as a domain, like, to be very honest, getting .com is a little difficult. So try to see how it figures. Like, I didn't get Shovonakar marker, honestly, though I got it, but I somehow was very entrailed towards shovonakar.com. I just wanted to keep it the kar because my email ID was Shovonakar. So I thought shovonakar@gmail.com, Shovonakar.com. Shovonakar marker is my social media presence. YouTube is is under Shovonakar marker. So it's very easy for somebody to find me under one name. So you're understanding what I'm trying to say is the domain name. Domain name or your social media name has to be as close as possible for anybody to have any confusion of confusion. Okay, the very second thing is the format. A lot of people generally follow a format which is all white, which is a very good idea. A lot of award-winning websites and the links where you can see a lot of award-winning websites for your inspiration, I'm going to put it in the description below. A lot of award-winning websites help you to understand what is a good website. Interactivity is a very good example. Good font, good logo, good description. It's very important how you present it. It's like your online portfolio, so you have to be very clear. It's like presentation. If a client comes to your house, how you want your house to be organized, sectioned. So keep your website as you know. I cannot describe you anything less than your own house. How you want to describe your own house? You cannot put a bathroom in the drawing room or in a living room, or a living room in a bathroom, right? Until unless you're a Dali successor and you're crazy as hell. Well, that's nothing bad about it, but for people like us who are just starting up, anybody who is just starting as a proprietor, who's just starting as a freelancer, who's just starting his own business, it's very important that you keep it very, very simple. So keep living room as a living room, which is the entrance of your website. Keep sections as per sections. If you are a photographer, for example, keep it like a people photographer or product photographer, beauty photographer, automobile photographer, food photographer. If you're a stylist, product stylist, food stylist, if you're a surrealist artist, if you're a sculptor, what kind of sculptor you are? Are you a realistic sculptor? Are you you're an abstract sculptor, or you are somewhere in between? Are you like, keep it very precise. It's very tough to come to the precision. It's very tough to come to a conclusion who you are, because it even took me quite a long period of time to understand what kind of photographer I am. Okay, coming to the third point is font. Don't use fancy fonts on your website. Please don't use those curvy fonts which nobody will be able to understand. Try to understand. You have to use fonts which are kind of supported by not only mobile, but it's also supported by a lot of desktop, because it's coding. So which I am not aware of, so I will not be able to help you out with it. But in general, use fonts which are easy to read, easy to copy, easy to type easy, like it's just easy to understand and it looks very, very simple. Keep it very simple, dude. And simplicity is the toughest thing I will ever say. Yes, it's the most toughest thing I will ever find on this earth. Third, image size. Now, if you're a photographer, if you are an illustrator, I think you will suffer with this problem of image size. So every web page has a size. If a web page is more than 10 MB, it takes a lot of time for a website to download those stuff and present it. A lot of scanning, a lot of coding happens. So if every image of yours is around 10 MB, do you understand if 10 images in a page and every image is 10 MB, 100 MB ka page, like you are downloading a very heavy website. Sometimes it will crash, sometimes it will not even open. So in short, the very best size to keep your page within is somewhere around 150, 250 to 350 KB, which keeps the entire, if there are 10 pages, I think it will be like 3 MB or 4 MB or 5 MB web page, which is easy to download. I think even if the net is slow, it will kind of download something or the other. And one important thing which I've realized, a lot of people don't follow the alignment. Like they make some image small, they make some image big, they make some image too big. Well, keep it aligned. People like to see big stuff. People like to see detail. People are mad about detail. So if you show them detail, they love your website. They hang on your website. Fourth thing, which is the page speed. You have to understand, it depends upon the hosting, what kind of page speed they are giving you. I have tried Adobe. It's a good speed. I'm trying Wix right now. It's a good speed. I don't know about the Squarespace. I don't know about the GoDaddy. I don't know Big Rock. So you have to see it by yourself. What is the speed this hosting providers are giving you? And the fifth, and it's important. It's very, very important. Please write an About Me section in such a way that it's interesting to read. Its script is small. Don't write who your father is, who your sister is, what kind of childhood you had, what personal achievements. Clients are very hungry to see who you are as a personal level through your work, not through the words. In terms of About Me, I've seen a lot of successful artists have described themselves as crisp as possible, like who they are, from where they are based out of, what kind of credentials they have, what kind of clients they have worked with, a little bit about their background. Are they from an art background? Have they switched it from an engineering to a different background? Well, keep these pointers as your, how to write an About Me, and please mention your contact details. Yes, if people like your work and they don't know how to contact you, and basically you have just kept a box where they're going to put a message and you drop it, well, I think you are losing a lot of potential, where a lot of clients maybe wanted to reach you out as soon as possible, ASAP, and they would just like to pick up a phone and they will connect you. Well, there are a lot more things which is called SEO, search engine optimization. That's part one on what all things you need to see in the website, what all you need to look at a website. Well, website is a very important thing. It's an online presence, which is very, very important in today's world. That's how people find you, right? That's how you found me. That's how I found you. It's a beautiful space. It's a beautiful networking arena. It's a beautiful world to be in. Thank you so much for hanging me out. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. And well, part 2 will be soon. Thank you so much. I'll see you soon. Bye.